Welcome back, Kristen, to the CrossFit Kaiserslautern FITCAST.
Thank you, Max.
Today we want to talk a little bit about a thing that is outside the box. Yeah. But it affects our health and our fitness big time. So it is an important topic. That's also why we want to talk about it today.
Yes.
Which is our gut health. Our gut in general.
Yes.
Because it can also be unhealthy.
Correct.
Good. So let's start with what is our gut? What does it do? There's obvious things and there's maybe less obvious things.
Yes.
And then we can talk about what we can do to improve our gut health, like do's and don'ts. And then at the end, like symptoms, like how can I actually feel whatever if my gut is unhealthy or not, or yeah?
Yes.
Cool. So what's the gut?
The gut is this. No, I'm just kidding. I pointed to my stomach. Anything, your intestines, your stomach, all of this is your gut that digests food or is involved in that process, nutrition process, digesting and absorbing nutrients
important.
from our food. What was the fun fact Noemi shared? If you laid out your entire gut, everything included, it would be the length of 2 football fields?
The size, like the
size of 2 football fields.
The area.
Yes.
Yeah, because it has so many little loops, and when you like cut it and unfold it.
Yes, that's disgusting to think about. It's inside you. So, that was my fun fact of the day.
It is huge, and it is one of our biggest organs.
Yes.
Yeah?
I think technically the skin.
True. But
whatever.
Yeah.
Science.
I think it's the biggest organ by the area.
Yes.
2 football fields.
Yes.
Your skin is not 2 football fields.
No, that'd be weird if it could stretch that far.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, back to the topic. So all of that is included in your gut, your intestines, your stomach.
But digesting food and absorbing nutrients is not the only thing that the gut does.
The gut also communicates with your brain, which is more recent studies. And back in the day, scientists didn't put much weight into your gut. And I say recent, but I mean like 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
It communicates with the brain through nerves and hormones, which also helps maintain our general health.
Yeah.
So your brain gets signals from your gut telling you if you're healthy or not.
Yeah. And big player in the hormonal space.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of hormones stem out of the gut area.
And it also contributes to a strong immune system.
Yeah.
So if you get sick a lot or not, your gut health may play a factor in that. So basically gut health is important because a healthy gut contains healthy bacteria, right? There's unhealthy bacteria and healthy bacteria.
Okay, so
your gut.
There's a word for it. Do you call it microbiome?
Yeah, your microbiome.
Yes. So gut consists of like millions, trillions of bacteria.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully more healthy than anything.
Yeah.
A healthy gut has healthy bacteria and immune cells, and that helps your body ward off infections and infectious agents like viruses, like fungi, like bad bacteria, or bacterial infections, that kind of thing. So that's why it's important to have it or to pay attention to your gut health to make sure that you have a healthy gut, because it plays a role in everything in your body.
Let's talk about what healthy means. So there is bacteria, and there's different types, different species, different sorts of bacteria, and they should all be in balance because we need all of them.
Yes.
And by the way, they're also digesting poison. They're how do you say, unpoisoning our
Yeah, it's like a natural, oh God. Anecdote? No. Antidote.
Yeah.
The thing that if you have poison, they give you the antidote.
Yeah.
Your bacteria does that.
Yeah. Good.
Words are hard.
Obviously, all like in everything too much.
Yes.
Is not going to be good. Is not going to be the gut is not going to be able to work with it. Mm-hmm. But in the natural doses, if you will, so it can work with it, and you're not going to get poisoned through natural doses.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happens if we talked about the bacteria species? Mm-hmm. There is a way where one can dominate the other. Mm-hmm. And that's not good.
Yes, when the bad bacteria outweighs the healthy bacteria. Yeah.
There's one very common and also popular and very delicious way of getting that balance, like getting the gut microbiome out of balance, which is eating a lot of sugar. Yeah. Refined sugar. Boo.
Nobody wants to hear that, but it's the truth. Yes. Sugar, we've said it like so many times. Yeah. It's not good for you guys in any way. Yeah. But it causes inflammation. It causes your bad bacteria or your good bacteria to get out of balance. It does tons of things to the body. It's not generally good for it. Yeah. So eating an excessive amount of sugar or
over time, it's not like
progressively.
My cheat meal tonight is not gonna have a big impact on my gut health. It is the 3 times a day cheat meal type situation over weeks, over
3
months.
times a week.
Yes.
Or if you're eating sugar every single day.
Yeah. Or with every meal, with every coffee, and the doses makes the poison.
Yeah, sugar can throw it off. Stress can throw it off. Your body has a natural response to stress. Yep. It's the sort of that fight or flight mode that we go into, and it doesn't differentiate stressors. Like your body, if you're stressed out because you're sitting in traffic and you're getting all angry, your body's going to react the same way to that it does to if a T-Rex was chasing you down the street and you're fighting for your life.
Saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah. Yes. Whatever. Yeah. Pterodactyl. Whatever you are terrified of. I don't like birds. So pterodactyls would terrify me. Yes, so your body has a stress response. It shuts down other functions, including your digestive,
because it's not important at that point.
Your body thinks saving your life and getting you out of this stressful situation is important, and that's the number one priority. So everything else doesn't get turned off, but it gets lessened, dampened. So nothing is getting taken care of except for your stress. And if you're constantly stressed out, this has a huge impact on other functions that are supposed to be happening in your body.
Immune system, hormones,
gut health.
All of the above.
So stress can have a really negative impact. Sugar or basically bad nutrition will throw all of the poor nutrition choices in there. Sleep, although bad gut health can affect you, it goes both ways. So bad sleep can affect it, and it can affect your sleep quality. Yeah. I think I had one more. And like your water consumption is a huge part of it, because our bodies are 90-something% water.
70.
No.
Yes.
Whatever. A huge percentage, over half of water. And so if you're not hydrating, if you're not drinking enough water, that also throws off all of your internal everything. Yeah. Did you have another question leading into that? Or how can we help those things?
Yeah, the do's and don'ts. Yes. So the do's.
The do's would be drinking enough water, cutting sugar back, trying to manage stress as much as possible, whether that means meditating or removing yourself physically from stressful situations. If you get really amped out over TV shows or something, maybe like avoid those shows that get you really amped.
Yeah.
Energy drinks that put your cardiovascular system into stress when you're not actually needing it to be.
Yeah.
That kind of caffeine. Anything like that.
How many coffees did you have today?
2. I only had 2.
All right.
And a ton of water. But you can also take, and we'll get to what are the signs if you have poor gut health. But if you are or have talked to a nutritionist or a doctor, things you can do also are taking probiotics and prebiotics. Mm-hmm. Probiotics are the living strains of healthy bacteria. So they have them in like pill form, or yogurt has probiotics in it. If you're a fan of yogurt, eating stuff like that or taking just the supplement will help the healthy bacteria. And then prebiotics are they're specialized plant fiber that acts as food for those healthy bacteria. So it promotes growth of the bacteria that's already in your system.
Fiber is another thing that you should eat a lot of.
Yes.
Which is vegetables.
Fruit. And there's fiber in like the whole grain stuff, and the leafy greens are high in fiber.
Okay.
It's good for your belly.
Yeah. So how can I actually see, notice, feel, smell, whatever, if this is something I should maybe consider like taking care of, or consider as the root of the problem? If I have what symptoms, what can cause bad gut health?
So there's a ton of symptoms, and I want to point out first that just because one of these sounds like something you have doesn't mean you need to go run out and buy probiotics. Like, talk to your healthcare provider about it. Get like some tests done if you really think it's that. But these are only possibilities. It's not a diagnosis for anything. Yeah. So thyroid issues, and these are all autoimmune issues, but things like thyroid, rheumatoid arthritis, type 1 diabetes, these can all be affected by your gut. And then on the lesser side of things, irritable bowel syndrome, which can cause major issues, heartburn when you burp and it's like disgusting, stinky, like, and I'm not talking about like you can smell the food you ate, but like it's like something rotted inside of you and that's what's coming up. That's a sign. Or out the other end as well. If it's super, super bad all the time, constantly, no matter what you're eating, or if you change things, that's a sign. Bloating, if you're always constantly bloated, again, no matter what you eat, no matter what you change, that's a sign of poor gut health. Skin irritations such as eczema, the little bumpy, patchy red stuff. Again, if you have eczema, that doesn't necessarily mean you have poor gut health. That's just a sign.
That's what it can cause.
Constant fatigue or lack of sleep, like insomnia and stuff. The hormone serotonin is produced in the gut, and serotonin, that's
our happy, what do you call it,
the happy hormone. Yes, but it also helps your mood and your sleep. If you produce
mood,
your mood and your sleep. So if your gut is out of whack, you might have chronic fatigue. Like, no matter what you do, again, you're always tired, always fatigued. That could be a good indicator of poor gut health. And again, talk to your doctor about this. Like, don't diagnose yourself. But if you do have any of these issues, you could try a gut cleanse or something where you remove dairy products. You start adding probiotics in. You do
avoid the sugar, the refined sugars.
Avoid sugars. Up your water intake. Pay attention to your sleep.
Basically, a little you could do this by trial and error, with a little nutrition challenge.
Yeah.
Like a 3 week gut health nutrition challenge.
So, question for you. You and Noemi just did a gut cleanse.
True.
And tell me briefly what that was.
It was we did it super strict because we didn't want to risk anything, because like we wanted to only have to do this for 3 weeks.
Not longer. Yeah.
So we did no sugar whatsoever, no grains whatsoever. Although oats would have been allowed, but we only found out like 2 weeks in, and then we didn't want to change it for the last week, whatever. No fruit whatsoever, like not a berry, nothing.
That's difficult.
That was hard. So it was.
So basically, you're eating protein.
Yeah.
Greens and all the greens and vegetables.
Yeah, and fat.
But sweet potatoes were allowed, right?
Sweet potatoes are allowed.
Did you have to limit the quantity of any of that?
Not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were not hungry. Yeah, we had good portions. It's just sometimes an apple or banana would have been nice, but
yeah,
it was doable, definitely doable, because we were able to eat plenty.
Yeah.
We just had to take care of the what we were eating. Definitely feel a lot better with sleeping. I do track my sleep, and it's gotten a lot more consistent, a lot better in quality. That was one big thing. Yes, I can definitely say that I was able to feel it on the toilet. Yeah, gotten a lot more consistent, and yeah.
That is important for everyone listening.
Yeah,
supposed to be, your body is supposed to work like a machine, and if things are not consistent, normal functions aren't consistent, then it's a sign there's a problem somewhere.
Yeah. I can tell you from the 3 weeks ended this weekend, past weekend.
Yeah.
And we had our first cheat night.
Yeah.
The past weekend. And yesterday and today, compared to the past 3 weeks, crazy allergies.
Yeah.
Crazy allergies.
Interesting.
Yeah. I started sneezing. Great time to sneeze, by the way, right now. Yeah. Everybody looks at you, but I started sneezing like crazy yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we had the cheat night. And yeah, you don't think, at first I didn't think about it, and then I was like, oh yeah, of course. Because I put all the crap back into my body.
Yeah.
Immune system reacts, and allergy is a immune system reaction. So obvious.
Yeah. So it's sort of like the Whole30 concept, where you remove everything or a lot of things, everything resets. It allows your gut to go back into balance, and then it can function properly. So that's cool. Yeah,
it was a cool thing. Was good that we did it, and we should all reset from time to time. I think.
We're not talking like once a month, because that's ridiculous.
No, but I think a good time is after the Christmas time.
All the cookies,
all the sugar, which I don't want to miss, but I also want to make sure that my gut health is my gut is healthy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. A little outside the box, little totally different, but super important, and can also cause a lot of fitness related.
Or health-related
issues inside the gym. So it's all connected.
It is. I don't think people put enough weight into this, but start paying attention to it, because it's important.
Cool.
Awesome. I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining us, guys.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.